Since 2012, we were running Hurton workshops in schools in different rural villages. We want to empower adolescent girls, boys, and women and equip them with skills and knowledge that allow them to create their own safe and healthy futures. In 2020, the COVID-19 virus slowed our activities, but we did not stop. We work amidst the pandemic, adding COVID-19 relief as one of our activities. We provided basic supplies to the marginalized groups in the Pachkhal municipality of Kavre Palanchok district and Sautara Sagachokgari municipality of Sindhupalchok district. In coordination with Feed the Hungry Nepal, we distributed ration kits in 8 locations across Kathmandu Valley. We equipped health institutions in rural villages and capacitated female community health volunteers through a maternal health and safety awareness workshop so that they can support pregnant and new mothers to have easy access to health services. In 2020, we also organized Hurton Education and Empowerment Workshop in Kavre Palanchok and Sindhupalchok district. The workshop for girls aged 12 to 16 years covered basic health and safety issues and the development of confidence and leadership skills. We were able to reach 2 schools and conduct 12 Hurton workshops with 197 girls following COVID-19 guidelines. Similarly, we conducted His Chance Education and Empowerment Workshop for 66 adolescent boys in Sindhupalchok district. The workshop covers health and safety issues using a gender transformative approach. Alongside Hurton and His Chance workshops, we also led SNEA workshop for married and out-of-school girls and new mothers from 14 to 24 years old. The tailored workshop trains girls on hygiene, maternal and infant health, family planning, mental well-being, communication and negotiation skills, and financial literacy. The workshop was held in Pachkhal municipality of Kavre Palanchok district with 100 participants. In 2020, we organized 3 activities for girls in sports. Girls in Sports Utsahi gave online capacity building training to girls and young women who are actively engaged in sports. Girls in Sports Uday trained 10 girls to play futsal, and Climb with Pancha taught 6 girls to climb walls. From January to August 2020, we met 50 women in small groups, inviting women entrepreneurs, non-profit leaders, corporate executives, independent artists, and others. Through a Women's Circle lunch meeting, we wanted to connect with women from diverse fields, learn each other's work, and prospect the idea of coaching our mentors, Girls Advisory Board, Girls Support Committee members through various set of skills. In January of 2020, we launched the School Mentorship Program. The idea of the School Mentorship Program emerged from numerous media reports on sexual harassment and abuses at the schools of Kathmandu Valley. The week-long mentoring program in 20 schools of Kathmandu Valley for children aged 12 to 16 equipped them with skills by educating, encouraging, and engaging the young through an activity-based curriculum. Through the School Mentorship Program, we reached 355 girls and 333 boys. On 11th October, we celebrated the International Day of the Girl under the theme, My Voice, Our Equal Future. We organized Hurton Leadership Award, called for art submission, and produced a Day of the Girl video message. In the inaugural year of the Hurton Leadership Award, we recognized 5 girls from different parts of Nepal whose work not only inspired us but also made us hopeful for a better future for the girls. We organized an online teenage mental health workshop for teenage girls to address the growing mental health issues among teenagers. Since September is marked as World Suicide Prevention Month, we also organized a photo campaign where the participants shared their reasons to live. Every year, 25th November to 10th December is marked as 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence. The theme of the year was Orange the World, Fund, Respond, Prevent, Collect. As a part of the advocacy, we organized online panel discussion on gender-based violence on 25th November. To mark the last day of activism and International Human Rights Day on 10 December, We had an online panel discussion on human rights.
धेरैजनाले एसिडोबर्न चाहिँ वुमेनलाई मात्र हुन्छ भनेर बुझ्नु भएको छ कि अझै पनि धेरैजना मेजोरिटी इन्क्लाइन हुने भनेको वुमेनलाई मात्र हुन्छ भनेर बुझ्नु भएको छ तर यो अल जेन्डरलाई हुने हिंसा हो हैन
We also collected pledges from 16 inspiring men from different walks of life supporting to advocate against gender-based violence. We partnered with local radio stations in Sindhu Palchok to produce programs for adolescents in rural villages called Parivartan Ka Swarharu. The program discussed early marriage, sexual harassment, domestic violence, and migration. We also organized 3 days webinar for adolescents to learn, understand, share, and address issues and challenges experienced by girls during this global pandemic. Similarly, we selected 5 projects as part of the digital fellowship to address the issues of adolescent girls and provide them seed grants. At the end of the year, to mark Human Rights Day, under United Nations Human Rights Generic Call to Action, Stand Up for Human Rights, we invited Nepali women aged 20 to 28 to join us in our 3-day online symposium. A 1-day workshop on menstrual cycle was conducted for her turn graduates in collaboration with social change makers and innovators, Sotai, at Bhumeshwari Secondary School, Helambu. The Red Cycle bracelet was also distributed to participants, which helped young girls to be aware of the different phases of menstruation and prepare them for their upcoming cycle. To create awareness on menstrual hygiene, we also designed and published a menstrual comic book based on the stories of her turn participants. In 2020, the Hamro Palo team traveled to 3 rural municipalities of Sindhu Palchok district to understand the impact of the program that was conducted 3 to 6 years ago. We found out that 76% of the girls remember the content of the workshop, 97.40% learned about menstruation and know how to maintain hygiene, 82.8% were able to respond to the risk of violence. We have reached 6,720 girls and 1,774 boys from the Her Turn and His Chance Education and Empowerment Workshop respectively. In the year 2020, our direct beneficiaries are 2,369 and our indirect beneficiaries are 4,823. 2020 was a challenging year. Despite it, we were able to execute our activities with the constant support from the girls and boys who participated in the programs, donors and funding organizations, local authorities and local communities. Coping up with the pandemic would not be possible without any of them. Thank you.